Alright, to kick off this video of items or abilities that don't work, or at least don't look like they work based on what they're intended to do. First is maybe controversial about whether or not people think it's working or not working. Wurzeg's Revenge just says 100% miscast chance. Effect range infinite, duration infinite, all enemies affected. I would presume that that means any spell you cast gives a miscast, whether it's overcast or not. Because overcast, right, if you overcast an ability, it just adds miscast chance 50%. So that would make me assume that any spell that got miscast chance could be miscast, right? Or at least that's how I read it. But undercasting Flock of Dooms, I can do it as much as I want. I never get an overcast. So then I start overcasting Flock of Doom, and something interesting happens. And wait for it. Boop. I do get a miscast, but it does 0 damage to me, because I found a different bug where if you're moving, sometimes the miscast explosion will just miss you entirely. So Wurzeg's item does 100% miscast chance only on overcasts. It doesn't actually affect regular casts, meaning, I mean, you could debate whether or not that item is incorrect about what it says, but it seemed to me that it would affect normal casts as well. So, anyway, just that was kind of interesting. The next item is just weird and funny. So there's two things wrong with it. One, the Sword of Change, for some reason, you need Winds of Magic greater than 15 to get it to recharge. But if you take a caster with literally no spells, you don't get a Wind of Magic bar. So it can never charge. Like, that's not a bug, I just think that's very funny and poor design, but we'll get into the poor design of this item separately. Wait! It's charging now! I can't even see my Winds of Magic. Okay. So, yeah, alright, so it is charging. I just can't even see my Winds of Magic, but we'll still get to see it being silly and dumb. So it charges up, and why I think this item is broken is just because it's silly. Also, why was it green there for a bit? Did you see that? That it was recharging faster? Anyway, it's one use, but it has a recharge. It has a cooldown of 90 seconds, but it started the game at a 60-second cooldown. So a stated cooldown of 90 seconds, an actual starting cooldown of 60 seconds, spawns a chaos spawn. For some reason, there was a lasting thing there. You saw the duration is 11 seconds. What does that even mean? Because the Chaos Spawn don't last 11 seconds. The Chaos Spawn lasts like 60. So why did it have a duration of 11 seconds? That's stupid and dumb. But yeah, I have no idea why that was green and charging faster when Azhag was near. That was very weird. Does it charge faster if in melee? Hold on, I gotta test that again. So yeah, cooldown 90 seconds, starts at 60. Recharges if Winds of Magic power 15 or greater. Okay. And now it's not charging at all. It's gonna start charging whenever my Winds of Magic hits 15. But it also, does it charge in melee? It does! It charges faster when I'm in melee! Which is stated nowhere on the card! Look, because the number keeps turning green and then charging way faster when I'm in melee. It says that nowhere! It literally says it nowhere. Also, this 11-second duration bullshit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to cast it. Boom. And then it just has it just takes 11 seconds to do what? It's not like it takes 11 seconds for the spawn to become active, does it? Wow, it takes 11 seconds for them to get active even if they're standing around? Is that what that is? I don't understand things. That just seems phenomenally dumb. I don't know, this whole item is just dumb. Now, it's a fine item. You actually see it in competitive a decent amount, but it's just funny how fucked up its unit card is. Next one on our list is Malekith. Note, we are gonna go a minute here. Malekith has his Supreme Spell Shield. Self, 20% spell resistance. Enemy, power recharge minus 20%. Reserves per second minus 0.05. Affected units is the weird one. Affected units, allies in range all. Enemies in range all. Is a spellcaster. Affected units if is a spellcaster. So, what does that mean for your nearby friends? Well, we were speculating on stream that it gives your allies spell resist and it depletes the recharge of enemies. Well, that's not true. My allies don't have spell resist, so it wasn't giving them. So the allies, the affected allies in range all has to be the Winds of Magic thing. Well, as we're creeping up on a minute here, 27 Winds of Magic. Okay, 27 Winds of Magic. That's fine. All right, now I've taken his thing off, so theoretically, I should get Winds of Magic faster because my allies in range are not being depleted of their Winds of Magic reserves, yes? Yes? Is that how it works? Well, we're encroaching on a minute and 27 Winds of Magic. So no, that just doesn't do anything. The part of it that says affected allies in range all is just not, it's not true. Nothing about this item affects your allies in any way. Last and least was pointed out to me by Jerry Mouse 105 in YouTube comments. He pointed out that Grimgore's best of the best specifically says when enabled if no enemy lord or hero is present in the ability's range. The range is 30 meters, gives 10 melee defense and 10 damage resistance. If no enemy lord or hero is in the presence of this ability range, it is active. Okay, well, Ground the Paunch is not in the range, and it's not active. Huh. That is a lie. But also that makes no sense. That would only work if enemy lords or heroes aren't nearby, because why would you want to buff when they aren't nearby? But oh, hey, look, now that Ground the Paunch is in range, I get the ward save, and I get the melee defense buff. So best of the best, no enemy lord or hero is present in the ability range. It's even glowing green now, saying it's true, so it's just written wrong. It's only if enemy lord or hero is present in ability range, which makes a lot more sense. Anyway, that was a bunch of items and abilities that don't work as intended, or as they're stated to. I don't know if they were intended to work which way or not, but that they're not stated to work that way. If you find any more, feel free to comment or message them. I obviously like making videos about it. Goodbye. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.